Hola muchachos, ¿qué tal? Aquí tienen las instrucciones para la clase del viernes, el 6 de agosto. Here's what we got going on for today's class. Your only homework was to submit the peer interview activity that we began in class and completed in mini. And if you didn't complete it in last class, we'll have time today. Or if you're at home, you'll have time to complete it and submit it by tonight, by midnight tonight. So that is your only homework that was for today. The peer interview activity looks like this, where you had the 5 questions from the meet and greet discussion. And then rather than in complete sentences, you're just jotting down 2 facts in response to each of these questions. So, for example, ¿Cómo eres? Is asking, what do you like as a person? You're going to jot down 2 adjectives that your partner shares with you in Spanish. 2 descriptions of their family, an adjective or an activity that they like to do with their family. ¿Qué te gusta hacer en tus ratos libres? Again, just 2 facts, 2 things that they like to do in their free time. So you're going to do that with for each question. Jot down 2 facts. And you're going to interview 3 people total. 1 person for numbers 1 through 5. 1 person for numbers 6 through 10, and then a final 3rd person for numbers 11 through 15. So that was today's homework. What are we going to do today? We're going to do a prior knowledge activity, taking a look at all the key concepts we looked at in Spanish 1 and taking inventory of what stuck with you, what you were able to retain, and then maybe trying to identify some of the gaps in your knowledge, so that you can know what it is you want to pay particular attention on, as we're going to review all of the vocabulary in the first semester, so you can kind of pinpoint what you want to focus on as we go through the semester in the material. We'll wrap up this peer interview activity that I just described to you, if you weren't able to finish it before, and then we'll look at the final draft of the meet and greet discussion presentation that you have. And your homework for tonight is, again, to submit that peer interview activity if you've not done so, and then to also submit the final draft of your meet and greet participation. So let's look at these 2 items, the prior knowledge activity and then the meet and greet presentation. So the prior knowledge activity you can find in modules, and go down to here, find someone who. So for this activity, you are going to work with 15 different classmates, 15 different people from our class. You're going to write down the name of the person that you're working with in the box, in the space provided. You could also do this on a separate sheet of paper as well if you're finding that you're limited in space. But you're going to write the name of the person that you're working with and then the answer that they provide you. You're going to find someone who can give you the answers to these questions. All right, so write down their name and write down the answer that they're able to provide you. And again, you cannot use the same person more than once. You need to speak with, there are 15 different questions, so 15 different classmates. So the 3 characteristics of a cognate, cognates between English and Spanish, some examples. All of this we looked at in some way, shape, or form. And if you're not able to complete it entirely, you have some gaps, no problem. Just do your best. You should be able to get the majority of these. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe you're not able to get. All right, so write the name of the person that you're working with and the answer. And the box is provided. And you can find a copy of this activity. I'll create a soft copy right here. You can't see it now, but you will when you look in Canvas. It'll be right here. And then the only other thing you're working on is the final draft of your meet and greet introduction. This is what we've been working on for the past week. Click here to watch a video that walks you through this assignment. Click here to access the PowerPoint that I shared with you guys in class that walks you through the guided instructions. and then here's the rubric to that assignment. You can pull that up as well. So what you need to do is you need to post your PowerPoint or your video or your Google slide or whatever kind of presentation you're ending up doing. Even if it's a poster, you can take a picture of your poster and you're going to post that to this discussion in Canvas. Okay, so you want to make sure you do that by next class. All right, well, that is everything for today. Hope you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you in class, everybody. Hasta pronto. Ciao.